guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Maria here. That sounded really weird, Maria here. I just basically created this look for you. Just basically show you how I came about this look, how I came about putting this look together. If you want to continue watching, please stay. Stay. If you like it, please like, comment and subscribe. I'm trying to grow. This is my second video ever, so I'm trying to really grow what I'm doing. So if you could please leave any comments below. If you have any feedback, that would be great. And I hope to bring out more content and be able to connect with you guys as well. So thank you very much for clicking on my video and stay tuned for the tutorial. Hi guys, welcome back. So I've just zoomed you guys in. So today I decided to go into the WORLDIE palette. I hope you guys can see it. Just look at that aesthetic, isn't that so cute? I'll be using this palette today. This is WORLDIE palette from Plouise, and I tried so hard to stay away from blue colours, and I'm looking kind of mad because I've already done my base, well, just the foundation. I've done my eye base on this. This is the look that I have done today, so I was just checking my nails are clean. Oh, I need to stop. Okay, so this is the look that I've created today. It kind of looks like something I've done before based on the colours. I have the Secret Cinema palette as well, so I'm so happy that a new one came out. I wasn't sure if I was going to get it because I think I'm spending too much money, but I decided to get it anyway. So I think that's the most I can zoom you guys. It actually has I think 2 more shades extra on each row compared to the Cinema palette. It has 7 across, so obviously we have 21 very beautiful colours. So this is upside down. So I didn't know how to do it without putting the mirror in you guys and blinding you guys. Anyway, so we have 1, 2, 3, should we say shimmer pigments or colours, but I tried to stay away from blue, but it was kind of hard. I just used a little bit of blue, actually 3 blues. I wanted to stay focused on that section there, which is just here. And yeah, so I created this look. So what I'm going to do now, go through this look now on how I achieved it. I hope you guys like it. And once I finish this eye, I'll be able to then finish off the rest of my face. And yeah, okay, I'm kind of nervous because I've never actually done this before. So I'm going to grab a Peaches and Cream brush in a PC 35. Don't know if you guys can see that. I'm just use this to block me. PC 35, obviously I've used it already for this palette. So I'm going to use the colour Barrier Reef because that's what I used first. This palette is actually too big to be pointing out. So basically the colours I'm going to use, just please take note. Let me do it this way because of the mirror. The colours I'm going to use are Barrier Reef. I'm going to use the Alps. I'm also going to use Rodeo Drive. So there's Big Apple. I'm also going to use Baggage, When in Rome, use Vacay, use WORLDIE, and Europe. And the deeper blue, which is San Francisco, I'm going to go into that too as well. So I'll kind of show you the stages and how I went about. Let's get into it. So I'm going to grab Barrier Reef. I'm going to start that on my, I don't know if I should zoom you guys in, if that would be easier. Oh gosh, close and personal. You can see my bank account details. You can see everything. Let's just tap that off. So I'm going to go in now. Oh gosh, I need to blend out my eyeshadow base, which is the Plouise in base 2, which is this one, this dusty thing right here. So I'm going to use this. I've used that to prep my eye, just around my eye. I am going to go at the bottom as well, because of the colours. I want the colours to pop at the bottom lash line. So now that that is blended out, I'm just going to grab my mirror here. I'm just going to go in and just create that shape that I'm going to use to kind of guide the look. I'm not really good at actually saying what I'm doing or if I'm using the right term. Kind of just do, because I mean when I watch other YouTubers, they kind of know what they're saying. So I'm blending this into my crease. Like my socket is really small, as you guys will see. Like if I look up now, most of that colour's gone. Can you see that? So I have to raise it higher, which I didn't know how to do before because everything was just based on this small area here when I used to do makeup. But now I know that I can actually raise it up and still actually achieve the look. I'm just going in and creating that shape. So now with this color, I needed it to have a bit more depth, as you can see with this eye here. So what I did was go into the Alchemita version of Barrier Reef, just to kind of deepen that color. Can you see? Oh, it is really nice though, as in the pigment. So I'm just using the same brush, the PC 35, just to dab that in. I'm not going to go too much in here yet until I actually cut my crease and then blend in these two colors in the inner corner here. I'm going to go back in the Alps and just go a bit higher. That is so nice. I'm going to use the brushes here. It's absolutely crazy. It's like just so hard to tell the difference between my knees and my elbows. No. Please. PC 47, which is this one right here. It's like a little fluffy mini precision brush. Oh my god, my hair is like not doing it today, is that? Now I'm gonna go into Rodeo Dry. So I'm gonna go on the outer edge. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go on the edge of this and use the color Rodeo Drive to blur out the blend we have with Barrier Reef and the Alps. So I'm gonna do that now. These colors are really nice. Look at that. I just love that blend. So I'm going to do is I'm going to build up the colors. I'm probably going to bring up the Alps and Barrier Reef a bit higher so that we can just push, kind of like blow out the color so we can get a nice blend here, as we did obviously on this side. I then went into Europe. I'm doing here, so I'm kind of blowing that out. Going back into Europe, that's that one. I'm going to go back into Barrier Reef and the Alps. Again, we just want to bring back that colour and also bring it slightly higher, the corner here. So now again with PC 47, the fluffy brush that we just used, I'm going to go into Baggage. I don't know what type, it's like a light green. Really nice, dust off the excess. And I'm just going to go in between Reef and Europe. Go back into Europe again and blend into that. The PC 35, again, now I'm going to actually focus on Reef. So just want to make sure that the blend is similar. I'm also going to like flush out the Barrier Reef here. Just going to go at the top now because we're going to cut a crease. So I'm going to use PC 52 as I've used it already. This is the number for reference. It's a straight concealer brush, and the color I'm going to use is one of the basic brights from the Plouise cosmetic bases in the shade Hint Wolf Mint. So I'm going to cut my crease. I'm probably going to speed this section up if I can, because editing is kind of new to me and I can't really talk when I'm camera. I should have actually used a neutral base, because I noticed that some of these colors didn't actually pop the way I wanted to until I actually laid it. So I'm thinking if I actually used a neutral base, maybe it would have come out, the color would have popped a bit more. So I'm just going to dab the edges to kind of remove the harsh line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with Barrier Reef, and we're just going to create, bring that colour and move it in. My little swishy thing, using the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill brushes range, using the JH41 brush. So I'm going to start off with lighter, I'm putting here, the lighter green. So we're just basically going to work our way this way. Let's start with Vacay. So now I'm going to go into the next colour along, which is called When in Rome. Now I'm going to go into, this is when WORLDIE comes into play. It's already kind of got the base already between Barrier Reef and When in Rome. That is the blend. So I'm going to grab some of Barrier Reef, which is that nice green, using, sorry, a PC 20 brush from Peaches and Cream. So I'm going to use that to bring in more colour and also take it round that that cut crease. It's like a nice brush to kind of get some detail. And I'm going to go into the colours, if I can remember, that we used to blow out the top here, and just kind of bring it to this corner here. Now we're going to go into the bottom lash line. So I'm going to use the Base Pro in Rima 2. And I'm just going to touch a little bit under here. I'm going to go into the PC35 again. It's just to grab the same colours I use for this brush, which is Barrier Reef and the Alps. So I'm just going to bring that down. And I did mention before that we were going to deepen this out a bit here. Going back into Barrier Reef. No, is it Barrier? Barrier Reef and the Alps. And now I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill J37 brush. Morphe Hill and Jaclyn 7. Just one of these light blender brushes, basically. It's nice little, it's hard and it's dense. You just pack that colour in for me. So I'm going into San Francisco to have enough fat excess and just kind of like dab it first to get that placement. Now we're going to go back with the previous Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush, which is JH41 with a pointed top that we're using to put the colours, the pastel colours. So again, we're just going to work our way through, starting off with Vacay. We're going into When in Rome and blending that in there. And then we're going to go into Baggage. And I think I went into Big Apple as well. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to use a liner brush. It's from one of the Morphe like packs, and it looks like this. So what I'm going to do, which I didn't think I was going to do, it's kind of last minute. I was actually on the phone to my friend when I started playing around. So I went in using the Crisp Finish Cosmetic paint. It was kind of one of the Plouise crisp packet products, and I got the shade Salty Chilli colour. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful colour. This is what that colour looks like. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't want to press it out too much, but that's that colour. So I did, it was just kind of like swirl the brush into it just to grab a bit of paint, and obviously any excess just put at the back of my hand here, just to kind of like shape the brush in the liner brush into kind of that shape that I want. What I'm going to do is actually use it, because I tried it yesterday with a glitter. Didn't quite like it. I'm so sorry this video's long, but I'm going to try my best. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually line, I don't know if you can see here, I lined my crease slightly, just to about, oh Jesus, just to about here. Put some on my lashes. So I thought that was just a nice little pop of colour, just a line. I'm not really that creative, so I just try. Basically, from the inner corner and work my way just about here, like 2/3. So I've done that. So now I'm going to go into my waterline where I place the same colour using the same brush, and it is good. It is safe to put it in waterline as well. I wish I actually started this YouTube thing like ages ago, so you can see how what I was used to before and what I'm kind of doing now, and the huge contrast. So now I'm going to go into, what did I go into? I went into Big Apple. I'm going to use a Plouise 7072 brush in what a treat my base brush is. So it's one of these brushes, concealer brushes. So I just use a tip, as you can see there, just to pack on some colour, which is going to be the Big Apple colour. And that is it. Going to put on mascara on the little bitty lashes that I have. I'm using the Be Perfect Bad Llama mascara. I don't know if it's like a shade, but I think that's the only one that they have. And I'm using my trusted Morphe tweezers to grab that lash. And this is the part that I hate. I'm actually gonna be brave and do this on camera. Okay, just let that do what it needs to do. Is this the same lashes? Oh my god, I'm actually like thinking if it's the same. It is the same. It could not be not the same. It has to be the same. But anyway, it doesn't matter. They're staying on. It took me ages to get them on. There we go. That's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So now we're gonna go into the rest of my base. So I'm gonna use Sculpting Born This Way concealer in the shade Mahogany. My base colours, so I'm just gonna dab that. I'm gonna go into a new product. I kind of used it yesterday. This is the Holly Boone H&B Cosmetics Soft Focus Loose Powder. So I got them in the shades 3, 4 and 5. It's in a shade Banana. You guys can see that. And I'm also going to go into the shade 5, which is Deep. And this is it in its container. And then we have the shade number. So I'm going to go into Banana. Go into shade number 5. I'm going to contour using a eyeshadow palette. It's actually the Chocolates palette by Juvia's Place. This one here. And I normally go into this battered corner here for my contour. So I'm going back into that setting brush again. So I just got the hair on my face. Going into shade number 5, which is Deep. Face. I'm actually going to use a dome brush from, again, Peaches and Cream. And the PC24 brush is a bit messy, dirty. Been used before, one of these ones. And I'm actually going to swirl my brush into the rest of that setting loose powder and just kind of go under. So now I'm going to use the Morphe Filter Effect Finishing Powder in the shade filter hashtag filter 13, and this is the colour here. Love, love, love. So now for blush, H&B Dare to Be Different blusher in the in the shade Oh So Snatch. So that's that color here. My Pousie 03 brush, which is this one here. I'm gonna go into some highlight, same highlight that I showed yesterday, which is the Kiko one. It's this one here. I'm gonna go into that fan brush from Morphe, which is the M143 brush. And I'm going to go into the new lip combo from Plouise. So I'm going to start off with the lip liner in Standards. I don't know if you guys can see that because the lighting. Not really like your normal chestnut, but and let's go in with that colour. It's very pinky though. Back in some more. And go here. So we're gonna need some setting spray, and I'm gonna go into the Continuous Setting Mist by Morphe. I'm just gonna spray my face. Like it. I guess it's my first time doing this type of video, and yeah, I hope it came across okay, but this is the final look. I'll try and do another video again, but yeah, so thank you for clicking. Hey guys, at this part I actually lost some footage. What I did want to say was thank you for watching. I hope you like, comment and subscribe. Bye.